This is a story of Dave and Sharon finally living their dreams of sailing to the Caribbean and beyond. Join us while we share our adventures from getting the boat ready and embarking on our cruising life. We are heading south and enjoying the beautiful sunsets. Going around Cape Hatteras and Cape Fear, we came across some really rough seas. We had to stick rags in the opening so the spray didn't splash into the cockpit. We got to St. Augustine and walked around the old town. We decided to visit Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum. It was pretty interesting and fun. All we got were pirate wine glasses and a photo in front of the museum. We went to a party at someone's house, and this is their private bar setup.
I play in a Granger. I play in an old Granger.
Still take a picture of it.
So the Ulanzi thing.
We met up
comes
with Wide-Eyed Adventures, and
this
they
part,
taught us a lot
and that's
about
it,
GoPro equipment.
And then it's nice because it opens up from behind. So the camera comes out this way, but you also have to undo this side, which I don't want to do right now because I've plugged it in.
Yeah.
And that flips up, and then the camera comes out. So it's kind of double locked in there. And so this has just been working better. What we found with the media mod was the mic would stop working sometimes, and you wouldn't know. Now the one nice thing about the media mod is that when you fire it up, it shows you levels. You can see the mic levels, so you know you're recording, but only from this side, not from this side.
Right.
So this doesn't have the levels, so you got to just blindly believe that you're getting the audio. You might not be, which sucks when you go a month later and find out all the on cams have no audio. We've got like tons of GoPro on cams.
Now you have to talk through it.
Well, and all that cool fun, you're on the boat live is gone. So then this is a Rode Video Micro 2, and this is a Rode Video Micro 1. So this one on Amazon is $35, and it's very, very good. It's the same basic size. It's just got a slightly different looking condenser on it. And they're almost the same size. And this is just a dead cat I bought extra. And it just pops on, and it becomes your windsock, and now this blocks 99% of the wind. You can be
Which
on
one
deck.
does more, this one or this one?
So this one is the new version, and it's just a better condenser microphone. It's got a better component to it, but it also comes with this dead cat, so we can pop the foam off. See how it's not indented?
Yeah.
And then we pop a different kind of dead cat on, and now we've got our windsock. That's how I'll use it from now on. So this is $70 bucks.
We're not getting a video out this week.
This is 70
No
bucks,
freaking
and this is
way.
35. So other than it being 10% better quality audio, 10%,
Yeah.
double the price. The biggest benefit is look at how stable it is on the isolation. This is an isolator, vibration.
Yeah, yeah.
So you don't get, if you don't have that, every time you move the camera,
Yeah, you go wobble.
you'll hear it. And this isolator is the old style, which you mount, and it's
Oh yeah, that kind of wobbly.
it's
yeah.
flimsy, man.
Yeah.
And sometimes this damn thing will actually show up in the shot.
Yeah.
We're
Well, that's
like,
because that's why we had to get this.
come on.
That's $8.
Yeah, but they don't tell you that when you get that.
Yeah.
But when
Then
you get
you're
this,
wandering around, and before you know it, you've got fuzzy in the corner.
Yeah.
you have to make sure it is cold shoe. This slot is what's called a cold shoe slot. It's on the top of your GoPro as well. Every GoPro has one on, or every housing, I should say, has a cold shoe slot.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of these are for cameras, so they have a 3/4 screw slot. That won't work on a GoPro.
Oh, really?
So nowhere on here is there a screw other than
It's close up
part
on
that
that. I don't
tightens
have
it.
it.
Right.
I'm just
All
doing this
cold
to
shoe.
learn.
Like,
But it's
bombarded your
good.
video.
But
No,
this
no.
is cool because now we can take this little light
It
we
doesn't
bought
show you. It didn't show you.
No worries.
and we can slide it on here. Oh, I got to get a clamp for it. It's too loose. So it's nice. It should be able to. I have another. I can just add another. I have one with a clamp, and then this sticks in the clamp. So there's just kind of cool features on this thing. I'm quite happy with it. So there it is. There's my cold shoe mount right there. It's a little bit flimsy. It's a little bit loose. It needs a clamp. And then that little guy is relatively bright.
He is bright, actually.
So everybody's going to be squinting.
Yeah. I'm getting beamed in the eye over here.
Everybody's going to be squinting on that one.
Okay, not for the beaming.
Well, it's good if you're not doing people.
It's really close at night, like
Yeah.
crabs on a beach.
Yeah, that's.
It's meant for GoPro, so when it slides onto the GoPro, it's really tight. It can't come off.
Yeah.
Definitely won't come off the GoPro. So it's like, money. You just keep spending it. But first thing I would get right away is these guys.
Yeah.
For 90% of what you're doing, buy 4 of them, put them on all your GoPros, and you wander around and you'll get much, much better audio. Any wind at all,
Yeah.
all you hear is
Yeah.
wind.
Yeah. Good.
And then,
We'll
of course,
do
these
that.
clamps are great because you can stick them, use them for second
Yeah, I've got
angles.
the same. I've got the same.
How quick? So when you add a microphone, there's no power, no battery in the microphone. It uses the GoPro battery. The GoPro battery is already really small. So the moment you connect this, you cut your GoPro battery life in half.
Yes.
But like time lapses at night, you want to do a 12-hour time lapse
Right,
with the
you
GoPro,
need a
you just
different
plug it in,
battery.
and now you have a 100-hour battery. So if it's sitting here, we love doing time lapses. This is why I got this little.
Yeah, I've got a bigger one than that. Then I have that size with a solar
Yeah.
on it, and then I have one that's about this big.
Well, for GoPros, this is actually too big. It's too heavy.
Yeah.
So you've got to find a way to mount
Yeah,
it.
I've got a little. I've got a smaller one that's.
So I'll Velcro them sometimes. I've got another one that's smaller as well. And then it because your time lapse, you want to run some of the long ones all night, get a
Yeah.
star lapse, and it just dies.
Yep.
So now, and then I'm trying to find a little egg beater timer that turns, spins. So you can get them that have these universal camera adapters. They actually have a GoPro one. It's GoPro, and then let's see, how does this come off? You put an egg timer on here, and then this clicks on the egg timer, and then when you're filming a time lapse, you turn the egg timer on, and then it.
Oh, moves it.
So it's as you're doing the time lapse, the
Oh,
camera's
yeah,
super
yeah.
slow going across the beach like this, right? That's a pretty cool effect. And then of course, time lapsing from a boat's almost impossible because the boat's moving too
Yeah,
much.
boats. You can't
All
even
you
get.
get is like
It's like that's like I'll grab my camera to go get a night shot of the rocket, and
Yeah.
the boat's moving too much.
You have iPhones?
Huh?
Do you have iPhones?
Yeah, the iPhones
So,
will do it.
iPhone on a gimbal. Really, we have
Oh,
an
we just
Insta360
get
gimbal.
out on the dock.
Yeah, but I mean, if you can keep the crosshairs together
Yeah.
for the 3 seconds it takes, it captures so much light in a still photo. It's amazing. But you've got to move the camera. Like it has to be still, so the rocket's going to move and be
Right.
a blur. Or,
So
it's
what?
hard to-
It's usually a big dot.
yeah.
Our daughter Melanie out west is into photography. Not big, but she's pretty good, and she has a D2. And we went over to that space museum. You see that?
The bullet shape.
bullet
yeah.
shape.
Yeah.
That's a space museum.
Okay.
We went over to the sidewalk near there for one of the night launches.
Oh yeah.
and she did a wide angle lens on it,
and an f1.2 or something.
And she did a time lapse, so she's got the
rocket
streak
up.
that goes
She
up
gave
like this.
it, we have it as a present, but then I replaced that picture with that map.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't have a room on a
everything,
wall
no.
room for either
No.
for two of them,
You
so
gotta shrink them.
I put that one back.
Well,
Put
yeah,
it away.
could you take the artwork and create other things with it? Like, maybe you need some coasters or like something like
No,
that.
it's a
That way you
big,
can integrate
giant-
Oh,
your
and this
artwork.
is a big picture that she
a photo.
had.
No, but
Yeah.
can you take her big stuff?
Oh, and
condense it?
Yeah, she can
Shrink it.
probably.
And then
send
that way you can get more of our artwork on
Yeah.
board, but you can just put it on things like pillows or coasters.
Yeah, that
or
would
like,
be-
right. Because then
yeah.
you can still have it around.
or a cup.
Well, exactly, exactly.
Our friend trying out crabs for the first time at grills in Cape Canaveral.
I'm gonna dip it in some butter.
When he does the dirt track stuff.
And how is it?
Oh, it's so good, so good. But I'm gonna get so messy. Like, I'm kind of glad I'm at like a pub style restaurant.
That's why his life is so
Like, yeah, this is not ladylike. I think. I feel like my mother would not approve.
Well, your mother's not here.
That's true. My mother is gone, so.
She's watching you and it's like, oh my gosh.
I know. She's mortified right now.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Oh man.
Like there's two kinds of
I'm probably doing this
people in the
all
world,
wrong.
kind of like yes people and no people. There's some people every time you ask them a question.
Look at that.
No, no.
You got it.
That's success.
He's a no person. Was your cracker some kind of? Did you get?
Our daughter knows Adventure Cruise, and because both of our boats are in Cape Canaveral, Florida, they asked us if we could add extra lines to their boat for an upcoming tropical storm.
Alright, we're gonna do this spring line and this aft line. And then if we have another one, we'll double up on the other aft line. One of them's doubled back there, we'll double up on that one. Because if the wind changes direction, it comes the other way, which I think it's going to. Alright, so we have a tropical storm and got the lines there. I can't move it now. But I've got fenders not quite going over to the dock. And we just got, I can't believe they're actually doing a cruise out of this. And it's going to get worse tonight. It's about 20 knots now. It's supposed to get up to 20 to 40 knots. 50 maybe, sorry, 45 to maybe 50 gusts. So as the tide goes down, hopefully that keeps us off things there. Alright.
SV Huntress has Christmas lights. cozy Christmas setting on the boat.
Christmas on SV Huntress.
After Christmas, we drove up to St. Augustine to experience the Christmas atmosphere. It was busy, fun, and we had a great time. It was nice to end the holiday season with a beach walk. We want to say thank you to all of our viewers who have subscribed and commented. We appreciate your support and feedback. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps us build our channel up so we can keep bringing you more videos.